the sun where the baobab grows, where stories rise and the harmattan blows. We gather here with hearts aglow. Naija's geeking out. Let's start the show.
Hello and welcome to episode 278 of Naija Geeking Out, your favorite comic book podcast with a Naija twist, guys. Thank you for joining us again. All right, you've got the Three Musketeers on today. Red unable to make it, the regular. Red hasn't really done Red the regular this year, has he?
Actually,
He has accepted his fate. Yeah, he has accepted it. Now. He can't fight against the inevitable.
he was forcing a narrative that was not that was not narrating.
So he is who he is now.
Yeah.
Right, guys.
Yes, bro.
Listeners, thank you so much for joining us. As usual, I'm Cakes. And today I have got Today, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. My weekend has been amazing. It's getting better. Like the pressure is relieving itself slowly, so that's really
Huh?
good to know.
Has it?
That's good.
I hope so.
Slowly. Like it's better than last week.
Yeah. Okay.
So hopefully next week will be better than this week, and we'll continue that way. Yeah. Kex, why are you?
Who am I saying?
What's going on there?
You know what? I was listening to one Chelsea fan, Matisse. So the guy was talking about what happens at the end of the season if Arsenal win the league, and he was like, "Look, I bought my ticket. Don't ask me where I'm going. I'm not going to ask you where you're going. All I'm going to say is, if you're not an Arsenal fan, you need to get out. You need to get out of the country. You need to be offline. You need to go dark. Just go dark, man. It's going to be."
Hmm.
But how are you doing?
Well, I'm not as relaxed as Tunde seems to be, but I would just say my blood pressure has gone from 180 over 100 to maybe about 170 over 90.
70, exactly.
So it's getting better.
Exactly, yeah.
You know.
It's that's what I mean. It's getting better.
It's getting better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting better.
Oh, fair enough. Right, guys. Today we are going to talk comic books. Do we have any news, by the way, today? Today you mentioned something about Grant Morrison.
Yeah, I mean that's not news. He doesn't like the Lanterns trailer, but again,
Can I ask a question here?
But oddly enough, it reminds me a little bit. Isn't Grant Morrison the one that wrote that Lantern or Elseworld or
the
the
Earth one
Elseworld?
No.
Yeah,
was
I like
it?
that. I think it was
Yeah.
him.
So
Are you sure that was
I think
Grant Morrison?
I'm not sure it was him.
Because
Oh, okay.
when they gave me the
Sorry.
when they gave me the news, my first thought was, why are they asking him? Because I
So-
don't really remember him doing anything Green Lantern.
No, so his take on it is like it
Okay.
doesn't like the dismissal of comic book superhero conventions. So the statement is, what is this jockish dismissal of superhero conventions intended to prove anyway?
Sorry, it was Gabriel Hardman. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Dismissal. So can you repeat that statement again, please, today?
The dismissal of comic superhero convention. What is it supposed to prove? That was this. That
So
was
why
his
does he
take
think
on
this has been a dismissal of? He's not even seen the show.
Do you mind if I say something? I think I might be able to enrich
Okay.
this.
Go
Yeah.
for it.
So people have been attacking David Lindelof for. So he was being interviewed.
yeah.
He was being interviewed about the Lanterns trailer
Okay.
and stuff. And I think he kind of downplayed the superheroic element of it, and he was a bit derisive. If I remember, there was just a bit that he was like almost derisive of,
He said it's called lanterns because we all agree the green is stupid.
Okay, yeah. There you go. So I think that might be what
No, okay.
Grant Morrison is
Well, okay. Fair. That's fair enough then.
very correctly.
Okay, I will stand down. So
But I mean, without going into the podcast and actually listening to how Damon Lindelof said it, it feels tongue in cheek for me. For Damon, for someone who did the Watchmen, it feels tongue in cheek to say, yeah, the green is stupid, so we're calling it
No,
lanterns.
sorry, actually, sorry.
I hope so.
That's the opposite because somebody who did Watchmen is a thing that did not like the convention, Superman hero. That's the whole point of Watchmen. So it would be in line with him, someone who's a fan of Watchmen, to kind of like
No, but he adapted Watchmen to the T. Like instead of it did the squids, it did the colorful costume, the
yeah.
weirdness of space
No,
and
but
all of that.
no, but what I'm saying is the Watchmen itself is an anti superhero comic.
Comic, okay.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Ah, okay, I
You
see
know,
what you're saying.
So I mean, saying the green is silly, it's a bit much. But anyway, I've not listened to it yet, so I don't have the context for the statement. So
So
Oh, yeah.
may I? Yeah. So I've just done a quick Google now, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, back in 2024, Lindelof made an appearance on Love It or Leave It. It's called Lanterns because we all agreed the green was stupid. Now it's just lanterns. Morrison, who wrote a popular Green Lantern series among other comics such as All Star Superman, Batman Incorporated, blah 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 blah, addressed Lindelof's comments. Morrison wrote, TV writer producer Damon Lindelof's comments notwithstanding, the green in Green Lanterns, green is not stupid. Why does a writer attach himself to this kind of narrative if he thinks it's fundamentally stupid? You don't hand CSI scripts to patronizing writers who condemn forensic experts and their haircuts as stupid. So why hire people who are ashamed and in denial about the comic book material they've been assigned to develop? Why don't you turn down jobs they're not suited for? Why don't they turn down jobs they're not suited for? It's not like he needs the money. Man, this guy's going on and on. And Lindelof has proven that he can come up with his own ideas. What is this jockish dismissal of superhero conventions intended to prove anyway? Does Lindelof imagine it makes him less nerdy? It's a bit too late for that. So what's it all about? The only people who give a fuck about the Lanterns TV show are Green Lanterns fans. Why alienate?
yes, exactly.
That feels more like stupid.
So I think this is a James Gunn universe. I find it difficult for that to be the tone of the particular series. He's working with Tom King on this. So it might be on the more serious side of things, but I find it very difficult for this kind of show to be the one that says, oh, to be the show that says, I don't like superheroes and I'm going to make my own thing.
Okay.
It feels very weird.
Now,
to
let me, I agree with you, right? But my thing is, if I remember correctly, and I swear I might be wrong, but one of the premises was, I don't know, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but although James Gunn will have his central group, they will have different takes on characters. Like that's why we have a body horror version of Clayface, right? So there will be a body cop, whatever. There will be a serial. There'll be different. There'll be like comic booky Superman and Supergirl, and then there'll be the ones that are more procedural, police procedural like Lanterns. So I think, although it's all going to be roughly the same, but you are brought in to bring your vision and a certain interpretation to that story.
But you can do a serious
They won't all be wearing
interpretation.
costumes like Superman.
Yeah, you can do a serious interpretation of the story or superhero convention, but that still stays true to the heart of superheroes.
Of course.
I think what James Gunn, is trying to say here is that, why are you dismissing what makes it silly, what makes it poignant,
As my other issue now is thinking about this. I actually like the Tattoo Lanterns. Let me get it out there. I like
have no issues with it.
Yeah, I liked it, and it's more inclusive if we ever get down the line to see other type of lanterns. If we do, so I have no issue with it. Now hearing that this guy said the green was stupid or silly, I think it's almost like when you write something for no other reason than to upset people, because why would you even say that? We know the lantern in this universe is called the Green Lantern. We know it already.
Yes.
So why you and your lanterns will be green, even though you're trying to style it out. We've seen the ring. We've seen lantern. So I find it very weird. I'm more keen now to even listen to the whole thing, the whole Damon Lindelof podcast, to see if there's something missed in the context of how he said it. or it's just pure rage bait.
It sounds like a joke at best.
Okay.
It sounds like a joke, but
Yeah.
that brings me to another question about adaptations
Mm-hmm.
and ad- adaptations that abandon the silliness,
Yes, it can't be that serious. Yeah.
the campiness, versus adaptations that overwhelmingly embrace it.
Ah,
So let me ask you a question here.
Yeah.
What is because I want to make sure I'm following what you're saying here. Give me a good example of what you see as a one that has ignored the comic bookness of shows and then I've got one in my mind, but I want to see if that's where you're going. If that's what you mean. So, what's your example in your mind?
I'm trying to think because the ones that come to mind, first of all, are ones that are made from a place of love. I'm trying to think of one
Okay,
that comes from a place of I don't like this particular
I have one in my
this,
mind.
but I am.
The
Which
X Men.
one?
The X Men.
Yes.
You
okay.
know.
Actually, yeah.
But in that case, I don't think it harmed it. I think it could have been better if it was not so
Which of the
dismissive.
which of the X Men?
I, I, I'm,
The
I'm, I'm talking
the
the
one,
first
two,
one,
three.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm talking about Brian Singer. He was notably not a fan of the comics at all, and he told people don't even read the comics.
I don't know. I don't know that because yeah, he wasn't a fan of the comics. He wasn't a fan of the history, but
Yeah.
it's not as if you are watching the movies and it's dismissive of the comic book origins of it. It's like it's trying to do its own thing.
Well, so
Like,
okay,
oh, I'm
okay,
yeah,
okay.
I'm going to make this grounded.
Actually,
It's like
actually,
it's still yeah.
it is dismissive, but not in the way, not in that way, not to the point of ignoring everything about it. But they literally made jokes in it about, well, how stupid it is for me to wear yellow spandex.
Yeah.
But I still think he did enough that it would not upset
Yeah.
fans of the book. Generally,
To upset or to not upset?
to not upset. So,
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think. So I
Right,
can't
go
think
on,
of any
Chief.
example
yeah.
of where somebody has gone so far against the book to the point that they upset the fan base because he did that's what I'm trying to think. Is
The-
there any bad example, really bad example?
The one
I
that
can-
came to mind
Sorry,
is
go on.
Naomi, the TV show.
Okay.
That
okay.
TV show,
Okay.
if you're a fan of the book itself that it was based on and the character that it was based on in the book, even
Okay.
though at that point we'd not gotten any deeper storytelling about it, but when you watch the TV show, it felt like this person does not get or does not like comics and wanted to make a teen drama or doesn't know how to make a comic book TV show. I wanted
You
to
know,
make a
I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree
yeah.
with you. I
Okay.
agree with you. I agree with you. I think you're right. I agree with that because I heard that that is it Eva DuVernay was the showrunner,
Yeah.
and quite clearly she wanted to almost tell it like a black teen girl story, but the superhero stuff was like I don't get it.
Yeah, okay.
Move it aside. Yeah, exactly. Let's put that to one side. Yeah. Okay. That's
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see
So
that.
yeah, things
But
like that.
you said you now said versus the ones that overwhelmingly embrace it.
That
Like
now go the
yeah,
over
like Superman
campy
4.
like
Superman
Superman
4 is a very good example. I don't know if you've
Oh,
ever
oh,
seen
oh,
Superman.
God.
Quest for Peace.
Quest for
Yeah.
Peace.
It's
Yes.
terrible.
That's even as a comic book, you won't enjoy that book.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
As a comic book, I might be able to allow it. As a comic book.
so
You
wait,
know,
I
about it. If the art is good, you be like,
I don't. I think the issue with Superman 4 is not that it over embraced. I don't think it embraced the comic book any more than Superman 1 to 3 did. It's just bad. I think it's just purely bad compared to.
okay. It is. But I mean, in that film, I mean, there was a part in which Superman literally flew into space with Lewis.
What?
In that, he flew into space with Lewis. When that movie, when that if that happened in the comic book,
you would
and I was in
allow
primary
it.
school, I'd be like,
You,
okay.
It's fine.
you even then you will shout. What's going on?
What- I have another example
It's
that
not
came.
Superman that will run, that will
Yeah,
Flash will run from planet to
You,
planet.
you got an example?
I just remember another example. Titans, the TV
Titans.
show Titans. They tried to be extremely grounded with Titans. Like they tried to make it this a very serious, realistic TV show. Our guy says "fuck you." In the
Uh,
first-
Yeah, but again, don't get me wrong. I do not like that show. I'm full of record that there's only one person who even like that show. But I didn't think
uh,
I didn't really see it as an anti, also going against the grain of the book. I didn't feel that. I just felt it was badly done. If I'm being honest, it's you know the funny thing about how life works. I was literally watching a clip of that show about 2 hours ago because there's a bit about Connor where Superman said he wanted to make Connor, and then it didn't turn up, and they were showing how, but they were telling him, oh, Superman had to go and save it. It was actually quite a sweet moment watching the clip by itself. It was actually quite a sweet moment. You know, and I thought,
It's everything else.
and I was reading this is Klex's favorite TV show.
No, to be fair, Lanterns had some of the. There are some episodes of Lanterns that I think are still standout episodes, like the Do Ock and Do
Yes,
episode.
correct. Yeah, correct.
That's
correct.
a
Yeah.
very,
That
very-
episode is still
Yes,
like a
correct.
standalone episode. It's one of the best episodes of like comic book content you can watch. But yeah,
I don't know,
but it's
Yeah, so
I don't know that balance in TV shows when someone is adapting your favorite this thing and where they are mind.
especially when you want a wider audience to take it seriously.
Yeah,
You know, it is a fine balancing act, but I don't also think you should be dismissive or
So,
treat it as
I mean, I think actually, now that I think about it, the obvious show that embraced comic book, maybe too much to a default, after a while, is Flash now. I think, yeah, that was full on comic book nonsense.
it became it was
Yeah.
silly nonsense.
yeah. I mean, they were
What's the
using
nonsense?
they were using speedboats to make
Oh.
swords. Oh my god!
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I think a lot of the Belanti-verse, to be honest, were just like
What?
Yeah.
a lot of the Belanti-verse. You know, the Rip Hunter and his Heroes of
Yeah.
Time or whatever.
Yeah.
Those guys, it became quite silly. But, okay.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully Lanterns comes from a place of love and not hate. I really hate it when my adaptations come from a place of I'm changing it for the better. Like I hate people that talk like that.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
right.
Oh, actually, sorry. Why did we skip the biggest offender of this?
Which one?
It's your guy now, Snyder.
Yeah.
I thought about Snyder, but if I feel that it would be unfair to say he doesn't embrace superhero stuff.
No, but he
It's a
does not
It's,
respect the
it's,
source
it's
material.
not. It's not.
He thinks he can do better. He thinks, oh no, you guys you didn't do well enough. I can do better.
Actually, yeah. I would agree with you on not for Watchmen because Watchmen was a
No,
faithful
no,
adaptation.
no Watchmen.
But for Maxfield,
Yeah,
it's like he has this cynical view
yeah.
of what reality is supposed to look like, and it's cutting out the optimistic, hopeful part of the characters just to make sure it fits.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to agree with that about Snyder. Sha. I'm not going to
Okay.
agree with that. He had a vision for his world that
Yeah.
he was wanting to create. It just so happened that that vision didn't really resonate with people. But I don't think he was like, I know better than everybody else.
Okay, no, it wasn't like I know better than everybody. It was like, this is my vision of this character that doesn't match up or line up with existing visions.
The original. Okay. We're
Vision
just
of
saying
the characters is like, yeah, this is my take
Okay.
that made it feel very Elseworlds. So it wasn't. I don't think it was trying to make it
Let me ask,
grounded in reality. Okay, I put it this way: it's not trying to make it grounded in reality. It's just his take.
let me
happens
ask,
to be
okay,
like that.
let me ask you one question.
Yeah.
I haven't answered this question, and even that answer, I can even attack that answer. Of all the characters in the DCEU, Snyder's ones, which of those characters was improved in that universe than versions before. Which
That was Batman now. It's not fair. It's not fair.
no,
It's not fair.
that's the only. And that Batman one, even killing, I'll tell you what killing. But to me, that's the only possible answer. Batman is the only one that came out.
It's Batman.
Yes,
That improved the existing.
that you could take from that universe that you say is good.
Wait,
Yeah, go on.
wait. Wonder Woman go.
Wonder Woman. I was thinking of Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman go.
I think so.
Forget what Percy did in
No,
part
okay.
two.
Yes, yes,
Wonder
yes.
Woman.
yes.
Okay.
Ignore that.
If I remove the party bits, yes, she came out well. Okay, I'll give that one.
Aquaman.
No. No, the Aqua Bro.
I like Jason Momoa's Aquaman. It reminded me because my favorite Aquaman was from the JL Aquaman, the one from the cartoon, the JL Aquaman, the one with the hook knife, the very and
sorry.
Jason Momoa felt like it could be that,
it wasn't even that. Jason Momoa was Jason Momoa. It was Aqua Bro. He was playing himself.
I would take let me be clear. I would take Jason Momoa's Aquaman and make it over the one in the comics.
I make it what?
Over the one in the comics.
No, I wouldn't.
Like if you asked me to, if they told me that they were replacing the one in the comics with Jason Momoa's Aquaman, like that particular version of the character,
he's not a
or
king.
the one before.
He had no kingly attributes at all.
I'm going to be very honest.
Yeah.
If this was what 10 years ago, was it?
Yeah.
Something like that. If I had to go back and do it, I would probably cast Alan Richardson to be Aquaman.
No. Over Jason Momoa.
Yeah. Because
Liam Neeson.
Alan Richardson.
Alan Rickson. Alan Rickson.
Oh,
yeah, Alan
okay,
Rickson.
okay, sorry, Alan Rickson.
That guy doesn't give Kingsley vibes. So.
First, sorry. Remember that he's been Aquaman before in
in Smallville, I think.
Yeah.
Smallville. Yeah, and he had a pilot on his own.
Yeah.
And 10 years ago, this guy looked much younger. Now he's a bit craggy faced. Agreed.
Yeah.
But he has the height, he has the width. I think he can be like
that Aquaman. I did not mind that version of Aquaman actually.
And I like and honestly, as weird as it sounds, I like a blondish Aquaman.
Why is that weird?
Why?
No. I don't know. People might say that. Why does the hair color? Somebody might say, why must the guy be blonde? I don't know.
That is somebody who's not a comic book fan.
She waits now. Okay. But I would have cast him there and said, look, play Arthur Curry, not this Samoan Aquaman.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with Momoa's this thing, but if you say let's cut, Momoa's Aquaman was Snyder imposing his vision.
Of course, yeah.
I think Aquaman will be a Polynesian guy with this because Polynesians they have a relationship with the water. They all of that stuff. Okay, it's fine. I mythologically
like it. Yeah.
Okay, but give me out the Curry now. What's all this nonsense?
Let me say something. Momoa's Aquaman feels like an absolute Aquaman.
Yes.
And I would take that any day, anytime over the original.
Okay, I think okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's your feeling about the character.
My feeling. That's my feeling about the character. Okay. You see, this is where I'm. This is. I'm falling into the trap of I don't like the character, so I'm going to do the version of the character I like, which is going to piss off the original fans of the character. So that is what I get that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, we kind of went off.
That was a whole segment by itself. Adaptations. I've written that.
It was an interesting comment. Okay, so back to the original. We talked about that, and then we said, do we have any other news to cover? Doesn't feel like. Okay.
No, it doesn't feel. Oh, sorry. Question before we move on.
Yeah.
I keep on hearing rumors about Kang being back. Is this still just rumors that the Kang story?
I heard rumors about it as well.
It's still rumors.
So Majors has not been signed up again or anything like that, as far as we know.
We don't, as far as we know.
Okay.
But I think it's the kind of stunts Marvel can pull. It is definitely the kind of stunts Marvel can pull.
Right. Okay. Do you think it's a good thing or not? I guess.
I mean, I'm thinking about
Are you
it.
asking me? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm asking you
I'm
guys.
thinking about it.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not sure which way I feel on this at
So
all.
I'm going to say something slightly controversial, but I think Jonathan May just got a bad rap. If I'm
Yeah.
being honest, I
Okay.
think he had his career torpedoed by a person that was a bit vengeful. I
Okay.
don't think he's that. What
Okay.
he did, I think it's wrong, but I think it was not like out of Nami go do you first. It was you
Okay.
did this to me and I did this to you, and it wasn't even that bad, and Mabu just got scared and ran. What
I
he
know
did,
it too.
what he did to me is no worse. It's no worse, and I know it sounds a bit off than James Gunn's tweets about pedophilia and da 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 da. No, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. James Gunn, obviously, I don't think he's a pedophile. I don't think he was a pedophile. I think he was just looking for attention. I think he was just being edgy. And I think Jonathan Majors just found himself in a bad situation, in a toxic relationship. I don't think he deserved to have
Okay.
his career talk.
You know, it's funny that you've picked James Gunn's as the example because I think both of them had issues not because of what they did, because of the era
But
and time
of
period
the PR.
they found themselves in. I don't think any of these crimes or anything beyond guy you've been an idiot there. You shouldn't have done that. Oh yeah, I was a fool. And even same with Jenna Major, I think guy, you're an idiot. You shouldn't have tried to grab a phone from her. You shouldn't have tried to twist her. You know, you're an idiot. None of those I think is worth anybody losing their job. I don't think. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, it's a
But
slap on the wrist.
And I'm coming more and more to the realization that the world then, and probably in some instances still now, are very, very less tolerant of certain things, and it's intolerance.
Yeah, of certain things. Yeah,
it's intolerance in the name of we're being
not pandering.
I mean, there is some virtue signaling going on in how
yes.
the mob cancels people and all
I
of
think
that.
I like that. I think I like that phrase better.
Where this is the right thing to do, and
We're
we
so
all virtue
perfect.
signal to do that.
Yeah.
I get that, but I won't compare James Gunn to Jonathan Major's case because
I'm not comparing. I'm saying
like,
is he? I don't think it's worse.
No, so can I ask a question? Because I'm not sure what you're saying. Which one is worse?
No, I think it's worse.
The jokes are worse than
because
the physical one.
No. Major's one is worse because let me put it this way: as bad as the jokes are, they don't involve another person in it. So that circumstance.
Honestly, I totally disagree. Personally, but that's just me personally.
Yeah. But I think that I mean, let me put it this way: I can see more of a reason for Marvel to have distanced themselves from Majors in that scenario than for them to have done with Gunn. Because the situation with Majors was very murky at first. Like, it's up to you now. There are still some people, because I remember that scenario, that time where a lot of people, prominent black people, were like, or people from his school were like, So it's like I can get the PR reason for distancing themselves from Majors.
My view is
compared to
the reason that Marvel stepped away from both of them. To me, is the same reason. I don't want anything to stain my whites.
To tank my money. I don't want anything with my money.
Yes.
It's I think ultimately that was it. Well, sorry, talk about a movie that swung very strongly in the cartoony. Let's say is Batman and Robin.
Right. Okay. So
okay, that was a good one.
But it swung in the direction not of the comics, of the Batman 1960s.
Yeah. That was what Joe Schumacher knew. So he didn't do the more recent ones. Okay, with what's that guy that just passed away? God rest his soul, like 2 years.
Nolan.
Neil Adams.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, Neil Adams.
Okay.
Moving on to our main topic today, which is I know, right?
No. Wait, we've not finished. But do you guys want Crank back or not?
I'm hesitating.
Do you know? Can I even be honest with you? That question confuses me because I don't even know which Kang we're talking about. Because remember that at the end of Quantum I think he died
But
or
Any
obviously,
version
something,
of
but
any version of Kang.
like squashed into
yeah.
like
Yeah.
something. And then at the end, we now saw like this Council of Kangs, and I'm like, I don't even know
So it's that Council of Kang that
who are
scene.
coming back. Yeah, it
When I think of the Council of Kang scene,
was such a bad scene.
that one wants to make me say N-O.
It was
That
such a
scene.
bad. It made no sense to anybody. It
Yes.
made like it was so.
It was cheesy, cringe.
It was
It was
easy.
It
It
was
was
cringe.
wrong.
Yeah.
It was.
no, but you can walk around that now. But do you want Kang back? Like you can walk around that with a Kang coming in and killing all of them in one blow and moving on. But do you want Kang? Like the concept of Kang, do
Okay,
you
Okay,
want that
okay.
back?
So okay, I want Kang
Today,
back, but do I want Jonathan Majors as Kang?
Okay, good. Do you want Jonathan Majors as Kang?
I'm not sure.
no.
No.
No. I'll tell you why I say no. Kang has always been a confusing character, even in the comic books. He's always been a confusing character, even. Because if you give me a Kang book, I know that I'm going to be confused at some point.
Yeah.
At some point, I'm going to be confused about the time shenanigans already. So I'm like, if in the comic books I'm not crazy about him, I like the actor that you brought, but even in the movie, you can't you it wasn't great. So
Yeah,
no.
I actually no. I tell my answer. I'm gonna back Kex. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
what
It brings nothing. It brought nothing.
with this Doomsday Secret
Ooh.
Wars,
Yeah.
you want to tidy up this whole multiverse thing anyway.
You do.
Bringing in
Yeah.
Kang again
You do.
It's messing it up. a bit.
cannot help matters.
do.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, that was going to be my answer. Like,
Okay.
if it was before this multiverse thing,
Yeah.
he's a good character to have in place to help mix things up. I can see him taking the place of like the temple priest in the incursions and things like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, trying to.
Exactly.
I can see that particular storyline playing out, but like after that, let the timeline be the timeline. Let's step away from
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was
multiversal, multi
joking.
timeline threats. Yeah,
Let's stop it. Let's stop
let's
it.
just stop that.
Okay.
I still like the scene with him at the end of season 1 of Loki, where he's explaining that everything ends with him at the end, no matter
Oh, yeah,
what
that
you
was a
do.
good scene. That was a good
That was a
scene.
very good scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a very good
I
scene.
would have loved to see that play out over the course of this particular
That
arc
scene.
leading to
What happened
Yeah.
with him? He died, didn't he? Right?
No,
Yeah, that version
died.
died.
Yeah, he
That
died.
version died, yeah.
That died, and then the multiverse started unraveling. You know,
Yeah.
it was going out of control. There was verses everywhere,
Yeah.
and he was saying that Kangs are coming. It's me
And
killed
everything,
Yeah, the wars are coming. But Quantumania just killed the vibe of Kang.
Ah,
It killed that. It
Yeah.
killed. I think Quantumania did more did worse for Jonathan, more damage than Jonathan just career as Kang.
yeah.
And
It did.
that is what
yeah,
happened.
battle, yeah.
It did.
That's true.
So
To be honest,
Okay.
Quantumania annoyed me on so many levels. Even
It was bad. I mean,
the daughter they used annoyed me.
that was not I'm not forgiving them changing the character
Yes.
and the annoying whiny tone of the girl
Yes.
in the entire movie. But yeah,
Quantumania. Sorry.
we
Quantumania
are here to diverge.
had so many bad things about it. I'm even remembering the Modoc.
Oh,
Corey as I can't remember that guy's Corey Stoll as Modoc.
yes, that's right. Yeah.
Terrible. The guy TD from The Good Place, the character he played in the whole the way the quantum realm even looked like the whole cantina vibe of
It looked like Spy
how was
Kids.
Cantina.
Okay,
It
so
looked like Spy Kids 3D.
so can I say something
That
about
whole-
Quantumania?
Yeah,
Because Ant-Man has never been one of the big hitters in the MCU,
Yes.
and people still thought Quantumania was bad and got a lot of strap. But to me, that Quantumania is Ant-Man's Love and Thunder.
Yes, now, of course, yeah.
Terrible. They went too far. They went too
It-
far with all the things.
there was a really good scene in Quantumania though.
There was a what?
Okay.
There was a really good scene in Quantumania,
Okay.
just not to do with the bad rap. not to give it a completely zero score.
Okay.
The scene with the multiplying Ant-Man
Climbing,
that time.
climbing themselves to get to the
No,
top.
the idea behind it that it
Yeah,
wasn't
the way
possibilities
ants,
or
the way
something.
ants do
What?
colonies and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
yeah. It was a parallel.
Ants.
There was
Parallel
yeah,
this thing. I
Yeah.
was like, they could have done something with this
There
particular
was
concept.
something there.
There was
There was
something
something
in
yeah,
that
yeah,
there.
yeah.
scene that could have been really really good. But yeah,
Oh.
anyway, that is
It's
Ant-Man.
okay, all right.
Okay.
Cool.
Moving on.
Moving on to the main topic of the show today. Sorry, listeners, we tend to do this sometimes. Okay, so Marvel recently has released like a string of number ones. I mean, by recently, I mean over the last sort of 3 weeks.
Yes.
So I think they've kind of like number one titles, some one shots, and we just thought we'd take a look at them, read them, and discuss them. So I don't think he has had a chance, but at least that when I can feed back to him and then he can see which one he's interested in picking
Yeah.
up and which one he shouldn't. And then we'll give our own personal take of each one of these.
Yeah.
There's what we've got 7 also to go through.
Okay.
Let us start with I think that one you've read this one and you say that this one is probably the best. And I'm talking about Imperial Guardians.
Ah, right. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's the best of the number ones in my view.
Yes.
Do not take that to mean that I'm saying it's a 10/10 book.
Wow.
No, no.
What is this salary from the get
What is the disclaimer?
like wow. We are not off to a good start at all. If this is the best of the book.
I enjoyed it. So if I was going to score this book, let me start with a score. I think I would be giving it at least a 7/10, maybe 7/10.
7/10.
Yeah, it's a number one. If anybody's ever read Dan Abnett's Guardians of the Galaxy run,
Yes.
the time it's that level of book. I enjoy it. First of all, I enjoy it because it's space. I love anything set in space in the cosmic universe of Marvel. This is what it is set. I like teams. I'm a good team fan, and it's called Imperial Guardians. You might as well just call it Guardians of the Galaxy Part Part 4.
Yeah.
It's that kind of setup, and it kind of follows on from the end of the Imperial War.
Yes. That was Hickman's Imperial, right?
How did you
Yes.
guys find that event first of all? Did you guys like the way it ended?
I haven't ended it.
That
I haven't ended it.
I liked
I see.
it, but it's not ended. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, because it doesn't feel like it's ended.
So,
right?
it basically it's just saying the status quo is just changed now in the cosmic universe, and because before when I was reading that book, I was thinking, oh, it's gonna happen. They're gonna resolve everything. No, I now realize that book is almost like setting up what
reset.
to change in
Yeah.
the status quo, and that's
So
what's
can you
going
give
forward.
an overview of what the change is now? What's the new status quo?
Oh God.
There's like no, I think basically
Yes.
it's like there's now like an intergalactic union or something like that.
Yeah.
As in it's something.
Also,
weird,
it brought them together to become a union
Well, no,
rather than
no. There were, so
rather than an empire or something. I don't even know.
so
no, because we were like 4 different empires that were meeting for they had a meeting and then
Yeah,
the Inhumans.
Yes.
the
but they've scattered. So basically, they've scattered. So they've scattered the alliance they had before.
Okay.
The humans now really are in control of the Kree.
Oh,
And
okay.
and
are they humans?
Is
Is it not the Spartans?
I said no. I'll come to Sparta. I'll come to Sparta later.
Okay. Okay.
The Inhumans.
Okay, the Inhumans.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So they're the ones who almost engineered this whole thing.
Yeah.
Maximus, yeah.
And they did it to take over the Kree empire basically, and to f off the scrolls.
Why? What was their reasoning?
They Maximus. The reason basically is these humans decided to take their place at the head of. They were created by the Kree.
Yeah.
But they were almost like slaves to the Krees.
Yeah.
So they're kind of now in charge. Which obviously there's now a resistance part of Kree who they call themselves the Kree Scroll War. They literally call themselves that, and they're the resistance against the humans. But the humans are kind of leading that. Now Spartak, and what's a Spartak? This is Quill.
Quill.
his dad got killed in this whole issue.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's now in charge of Spartak, and he's now like the group that's holding the remaining empires, like an alliance. Not including Wakanda. I think Wakanda's
Because Wakanda says fuck off to everybody.
yes, exactly.
Everybody.
Yeah. So that alliance is
Everybody.
there. Now this group, this Imperial Guardians, they basically are like the dark ops for this new
Of the
Spartak.
alliance.
Yes.
Okay.
So the rest of the rest of the alliance don't actually know that this group exists. I think Spartak, if I'm correct, is the only one who's aware. So he basically sent them on wet missions to go and get rid of threats and stuff like that. And one of the people they ran into was this Chris Scroll group. And I'm trying to find that book now. But so, and in that group, they don't trust each other, and some of them don't trust Quill.
Who's in the group? Let's start. We haven't even
So okay,
So we have Gamora.
yes,
We have Captain Marvel.
correct.
We have Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Yes.
We have Dark Hawk. And
Yes.
then a random idiot called Braun.
Amadeus.
Yeah.
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 That's
yeah.
why I said a random idiot.
Oh,
I
what
don't
you
know
said, bro,
what's doing
I was, yeah. And Cammy.
Oh, is Cammy with them?
Yeah, Cammy's in this. I love the fact that she's back.
No.
Cammy's with
She
them.
wasn't with I thought she was
No,
with
she's not with them.
Ryder.
Sorry?
Oh, she's in the book.
Yeah, she's in the book, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and Ryder.
Ah, okay.
Oh, is Richard Ryder one of them as well?
Isn't he? He is. Am I mixing up books here now?
I'm not sure he's on the team.
No, because
not
he has
on
his own book.
Yeah, I don't think he's on
No, you know what?
the
Sorry.
Guardians team.
Ignore me. I think I'm reading up. I'm mixing up things. Cammy is with
Yeah,
Ryder in his book.
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
sorry. Cammy is with
Combat
Ryder.
account.
Yeah. Now, so
But yeah, so
Dark Hawk is like the one who's totally not sure of himself in this book. He's very unsure of his powers. He's got inferiority complex.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gamora is the one that's doing the bidding of Jason Quill because she trusts Quill, but she's
Okay.
being who she is. But Captain Marvel's almost there to keep an eye on what they're doing.
Keep an eye on them and see, make
Yeah,
sure that.
but she doesn't trust any of them.
Typical Carol.
Yeah. So that's why she's there.
Terrible.
So remember who the other two you mentioned?
Cosmic Insider.
Oh,
Yeah.
So that guy, that character, I really wish it did not exist. If I'm being honest, because that is the Punisher. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, from the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a bit of a nut job, basically in the book.
Okay.
And who's the last one?
I think that was it. Amadeus. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I might just say some ideas in the book. It's a,
I don't-
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. I've never liked his Braun character. I thought he was so much better as just like a regular kid with
Oh, that's why I like
Seven-
the intelligence side of it.
seven smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
I don't ignore his own brown
like
bits.
I don't like it at all.
Okay.
Okay, so you give this one a 7.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7. Yeah,
Would you recommend it for people to read?
Yeah,
Is it a must read?
it's not a must read because it's only issue 1. It's an establishing book. It's one. It's enjoyable enough, and I'm waiting to see more. So, the first one, I'm engaged. Dan to me, Dan Abnett has a. He's one of those guys who you know his level almost instantly. If you've been okay with any of his books, generally, you like this as well.
Yeah, I think I'll like this one.
If you don't like Dan Abnett, then you don't. I can almost say you won't like this because he's not writing anything above and beyond what he normally writes when it comes to these kind of characters.
Okay. All right, cool. Moving on to Magic and Colossus #1. So this is by Ashley Allen, and the blurb is: the mutant siblings reunite. Ilyana Rasputin is a cynical sorcerer with power harvest from Limbo. Piotr Rasputin is made of metal, but with a heart much softer than his exterior. Despite being family, blood does not run thicker than water. When they return to their motherland, they discover ancient monsters from Russian folklore preying on the innocent. Yeah, I think that basically sums this up, right?
Yes.
So I read this one, and like like the tagline says or whatever, Yana. Okay, so after the fall of Krakoa and everything else that's happened, Colossus went back to Russia and has kind of been living off the grid. Yana finds him at the start of the book and is like, base. Colossus acts a bit slow
Very slow.
nowadays.
Yeah.
Like he's always a pawn. Like even in the last days of Krakoa, I remember that he was being controlled by
He's better.
one guy that was
He's better.
Mikhail was telling to
Yeah. He's better.
control him.
Oh yeah. Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so she's like basically like get your ass up. Let's go help people or something. They come across a village that has been attacked by like a witch or something. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it has some supernatural elements in it.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, a lot of it. Yes.
I can't. Yeah, I cannot in any good conscience give this more than a two. Yes,
2 out of 5.
yeah, it's all
Okay.
out of
See,
five. Yeah.
I'm going to stand on this that there's not been a good X-Men book since Krakoa. And I've not seen anything that.
I'm not the one that will argue with you about that one.
To me,
Thorough.
there's no point of you bringing up Kakra when you're talking about this book. This book is absolute trash. It's. I feel they don't know what to do with Colossus anymore. If I'm being
Yeah,
honest,
yeah.
it's been a lost soul for so long. And
He has.
every time they try to write something about him, they make him worse. He's like a simpering. Oh,
Confused.
woo me,
Fee.
victim. It's terrible.
Yeah. He's
And when I used to think about what this guy used to be, and
the powerhouse.
the powerhouse, his love story with Kitty Pride, they have finished this guy, man. He's finished, and I'm scared that he's gonna drag down Ileana as well, because Ileana as well seems to be a bit rudderless for a few years now. You know, she's one of the baddest ass people on this planet.
You know what? I will still give Ilyana a benefit of the doubt. Ilyana is, you know, she was one of the war captains on Krakoa.
Oh, yes, indeed, yeah.
Still very much Cyclops second in command.
Yeah.
So I still do that. She still has that badass element to her. Colossus is just that's the typical big guy. I don't want to. He's like what's the name of that? Where's that guy? The guy in Knights of Seven Kingdoms or whatever.
Oh, Dunk.
Dunk like
The guy can
big Kofi.
actually,
Dunk is a great character now.
Yeah, I can see why you say that.
I don't know.
Colossus is nowhere near as good as that character at all.
No, yeah.
I think Colossus has been ruined for quite a long time. To be honest, and it's sad. So this book is not doing him any favors. It's not doing his sister any favor. I would not recommend this. Keck said 2/10. I can't even argue.
2/5, not 2/10.
Oh, do you say over 5? If you said 2/10, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't argue that.
Honestly, I wouldn't. I wouldn't argue if you said it's true.
I can't give it anything more than 1.5 out of 5.
I want to hold on.
Yes.
It's a 1.
Okay. Well, you know what? I would really want to read a good Colossus and Magic book. Just the siblings having a character-driven adventure. Like when you mentioned spiritual elements there, I don't mind. Like, throw them in an horror book. Let them do their horror thing. Let them deal with it. Yeah.
So another issue I have. So I am not a. I want to be careful how I phrase this.
I know what you're going to say. I think I agree with you. Go on.
Fantasy element in superhero comics.
Yes. I agree with you.
Fantasy elements a lot of the time turn me off.
I agree with you.
There have been times when someone's done it really, really well, and
you understand what you're saying, and I agree.
Yeah. So and this book is not a great one where the fantasy element. I look at all these creatures coming out and just
magic books have to be written very well for me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. When I'm saying magic, I'm not mean like the overly flashy magic. I mean like a horror magic book, like creepy, behind the scenes, not.
I read this
in
book,
your face,
and it reminds me, and I'm gonna slap myself because I can't remember the name of the book. This independent book.
Yes.
That has Snow White and
Fables.
Fables.
No, never mind then.
No, Fables.
I know. I mean, if that's what the book is reminding you of, never mind. That's not the kind
No,
of magic I want.
no. What I'm saying is,
Yeah,
Fables is 100 times better than this.
of course.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
Rebels is
Okay.
what with Big Bad now.
Thank you.
With the
Yeah,
wolf.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying if this book is reminding you of that particular magic and it's
Yeah.
poorly done, because you have to be very, very good
Yeah,
to execute something like
So,
Fables well.
This is
so this book is
Yeah.
talking is speaking about a lot of Russian
yeah, folklore,
Yeah.
folklore, a lot of
but
Russian folklore.
very badly.
Yeah,
Because Russian folklore would be really amazing for a coloss. I mean, that pitch itself,
Yes.
the folktales, the Russian folktales, Magic and Ileana exploring that, it's a great pitch. Because the stories of the original stories of Baba Yaga, Koshe,
Yeah,
the
she's-
Deathless, all of that.
She's in there as well.
Yeah.
Bagaya's in it
Baba
as well.
Yaga is here. You guess it
Yeah.
exactly. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't
and
work.
another thing they're
That's a
doing,
shame.
which I always dislike, is when people's growth is discarded. So now Colossus is back to saying, "Oh, I don't want to lose you again, Manchester." There's one point where somebody's trying to kidnap her, or she's, and he's losing it. Oh, I can't afford. I failed you last time. Okay, this happened like 35 years ago now. You've got over this. And it's like he's reverted back to.
Your sister is a woman now.
Yes,
When it happens
exactly.
for the child.
Let me ask you guys this,
Yes.
because you guys have a lot of history with these characters.
Yes.
Would someone reading this for the first time as an introduction, as an introduction to them, enjoy it as a book? Is it written well enough for
I
them
would
to
say
enjoy it?
no.
Okay.
It's just
No.
forget about our issues with the characters itself. The book is simply
Yeah.
not good.
It's
No.
not good.
No, no.
Because it is meant to be
Okay.
It is a standalone. You
Yeah.
really don't really need much to read it, but I still say it's bad.
Okay.
I
I remember skipping this book when I saw the covers, and I was like, yeah, no,
Yeah, what's
I don't like it. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on quickly. Moon Star. I'll come back to the next one we have on the list about
Okay.
Moon
Yeah.
Star because I'll have to spend some time on it. Moon Star is about Danny Moonstar, and is written by Ashley Allen. It says death awaits Danny Moonstar when a hold on. Yeah, it's written by the same person who wrote Magic and Colossus. Number one.
Also, we can just say what we
You know
liked
what?
about. Yeah, same thing.
I think you're right. 1 out of 5. let me read the excerpt. Death awaits Danny Moonstar when an ancient soul-sucking weapon is set loose. It's up to Danny to track it down.
Oh god.
But the weapon's deadly wielder doesn't make it easy for her. After recent tragedies, can Danny trust herself to save those closest to her?
All I need to say about this book is I was reading it and I stopped halfway in the middle.
You know what? Can I tell you what I did? Go on. No, please. Sorry, go on.
I stopped halfway in the middle and I said I'll come back to it. It's been 2 days now. I've not gone back to it. It was bad.
Yeah, not going back to it again.
No, I will. I'll finish it off. I'll just read it. It and it's very similar to. Now I think about it, it's actually very similar in terms of the level of writing. Again, it's got fantasy elements in it. It's sword. Even I like swords a lot, but this one, they try to talk about this sword. It's no ebony blade. It's no Elena's. What's Elena's sword called? I can't remember now. Yeah, it's
Soul Sword.
yeah, the soul sword. It's not. It's.
Yeah.
I don't like this book. I don't know why we do any long talk. It's just
I was
boring.
reading the book. I wasn't even reading the book. This is my eyes are just going. My eyes are just skimming over it. I wasn't absorbing anything. I don't like the art.
Yeah.
I wasn't interested in anything at all. It's rare that I read a book. No, I don't call it read. It's rare that I skim a book like this. Nothing in like interested me. I know there's like some sort of sword. There's
Is there anybody
was-
that like this book?
I doubt it very much.
So this book, maybe you might like this book, but honestly, the thing is, I also
No.
have some hang-ups about 2 New Mutant characters who I've never liked.
Who?
I don't like Danny Moonstar, and I don't know if you know this character called Karma. That's a metal leg.
Oh yeah. It's our friend now. And
Yeah,
the besties. Yeah.
besties. Never liked these two characters. I have no issues with Warlock, with Doug Ramsey, with a Cannonball Sunspots. No problem. Those two, I've just never been able to like them.
You know what? Okay. Sorry. I like Daniel Mustar, but I'm
I
gonna
like
qualify. I'm gonna
I'm just
qualify
like,
it. I like Daniel Mustar. I like the design, but I almost understand what Ket is talking about when it comes to those two. They uh, somehow the power center and the stories they get involved with are always they're like a drag.
yeah, just
It's never really interesting.
they all gives a fuck about the demon bear.
Yeah.
And fuck off. Right.
Like Kama's possession. I think if you look at the characters there, Warlock, I like Warlock. I like Don
Very
Ramsey.
much
I
so.
like Don Ramsey. Sunspot and Cannonball
Yeah.
were the best in that whole.
Yeah. That friendship was,
Yeah.
that romance was out of this world. But these guys, I
Yeah.
don't care.
It's again same
It's been over 30 years of not caring about this character. And I wanted to give her a chance, but I opened the book and I see the art and I just see she's on a reservation. She's talking to her family. Oh my God, I just don't care.
and it makes me think that
Oh,
they gave this book to this guy because this is a character they don't really care about, and say, okay, you want to write something, we don't rate you as
what
well.
can you do?
Yeah,
Do something.
you
Yeah.
you can't do more damage to these guys. Here, have a go.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, so again, Monster, Magic and Colossus
Yeah,
on the same
fantastic.
level,
Yeah,
1/5. Do not read.
Yeah, instead of like the Russian myths, this is more about the Norse. Norse is yeah.
Oh, I thought it was going to be more about the
Native American.
yeah.
No. It's about.
No.
Remember, she's an ex Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Is it what?
Yeah.
She's an ex Valkyrie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So you
So,
guys didn't
yeah.
like that. Moving on,
No,
I don't.
No.
Punisher.
The Punisher #1, loved it.
no, yeah. Same. This is the best. I forgot about this one. This is the best.
Yeah.
Okay, why?
It's because it's Punisher.
Yeah, that's one. That's genuinely one.
Probably your old age is showing, though, if that's why you like it.
Say that again.
No.
Your old age is showing if that's why you like it.
So I missed that. So repeat that again.
Your old age is showing if that's why you like it.
No. It's
What's the
Punisher.
Punisher?
It's Punisher done well. It's a Punisher story done well.
So,
But this
let
is
me-
Percy, Benjamin Percy.
Yes.
why
And I know you've had your issues with him in the
I
past.
have it. Dude. I have it.
What Kex
I
has?
really
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
But what is good to Hank McCoy? Crime's Worst Nightmare is back with an all new ongoing series as unflinching and as uncompromising as ever. Frank Castle's memory is damaged and he's hunting for answers and criminals alike.
Yes.
Get more than he bargained for of both when the notorious and bloodthirsty Jigsaw returns. It's very good today.
Yeah. It is.
So let me give a little bit of background as to what's happened. The Punisher got into like an accident, basically, like a boat blew up. He got injured badly, blah 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 blah, and then the Kingpin got a hold of Micro, Punisher's man in the van, and has Micro implant a chip in the Punisher's head that allows him, Kingpin, to control the Punisher, or basically to give him targets. So the last couple of, I think it was a limited series, maybe like 4 issues or so, was about that storyline of being controlling Frank Castle, having him kill his rivals, going after Tombstone. But all of this was the Kingpin controlling Frank Castle through Micro. Anyway, that ends, and Kingpin gets the chip taken out, but he's having like blackouts in this #1, like he's having intense migraines. He's still trying to recover. That's what this is about. And then Jigsaw returns in this story as well. And Jigsaw, of course, is the one that has like a patchwork face, basically, of Yeah, with stitches and stuff. And this one is the guy's actually crazy. Like he's wearing people's skin.
Yes.
He's wearing their faces. He's
This
wearing their
this
faces.
today.
What?
This is a good book. I just refresh. And you're right, Kex. This is a continuation. There was a mini series about this whole thing, and
Yeah,
now he's back. With, and he's still not forgiving of
no. Micro.
yet, but he's damaged as well.
Yeah, he's damaged. Yeah,
So mid mission, he could suddenly just have a fit or faint.
exactly.
Mid mission. So, but it's really good. It's appropriately violent as you'd expect.
Exactly.
He's uncompromising in what who he's taking out.
Yes.
He's already messed up Tombstone. Tombstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's put him in jail. Yeah. I like this book. I do like this book a lot.
I don't want to. Let me not spoil it.
Yeah,
he did something to Kingpin as well. I did not so,
Yes. No, it's a good book.
Fucked him up.
Yeah.
So so that this book I am giving a 3.6. My enjoyment was very thorough. I enjoyed it very much. 3.6. Yeah.
Okay.
Not because of any great writing per se, but it's just an enjoyment.
But here's what I would say about the writing in this book versus in the other books you mentioned.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This book, they don't overwhelm you with text.
Yes.
They
Very true.
use the bubbles appropriately. It's like maybe one sentence, two sentences. It's not a wall of text
My
like you find in other books.
My
Yeah,
favorite scene.
they're doing the art and the
Yes.
thing working together.
My favorite scene in this is one page where he doesn't say any word. He just opens his jacket. that scene, I love it. I want it as a poster.
You know what? I remember that scene. It's in an alley. Yes, that's all. And just like, so do you know what it reminded me of? When I was reading it, it legit reminded me of, that scene in The Matrix when Neo and Trinity.
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah.
And he's like, please put any metal items you have on the tray, key, use change. And the guy opens up his jacket and it's like guns and ammo. I was like, yeah. That was a good scene, that one. That was a good scene. So yeah, you haven't rated this yet. So.
Oh, me? Oh, it's a 4 for me.
Four?
Yeah.
There was something you picked up on today that is so incredibly astute about not overwhelming with text.
Yeah.
And that's something that put me off in the Moonstar book. There's a lot of my eyes I'm just not even seeing it. I'm not even bothering to read it because I'm not interested in your character. I don't want to do it. I'm just like text. Oh God. Is this a Brubaker book? And I'm not like, I don't care about this person. That is true. Keep it sharp.
Yeah.
Okay. Predator bloodshed. Let's whiz through these now. Jordan Morris. In the near future, Earth's fiercest fighters have gathered for an underground martial arts tournament organized by a shadowy organization where all hell breaks loose when an unexpected combatant enters the ring, an alien predator. In the near future, basically today, this is an underground fight, like a martial arts tournament. So
just to be clear, this is Marvel characters.
No.
Just random.
Randos.
Oh.
So you will see like someone who has like metal arms, like cyborg, like cybernetic arms or legs.
So
like
Kano.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Think about it, yes, for Mortal Kombat. Yes. So you think about it as Mortal Kombat in the near future. And then what happens to happen here is the Predator shows up. But the Predator is always attracted to anywhere there's hunting, fighting,
violence,
violence. So you see a couple of fights. The Predator is there cataloging them to see which ones are the dangerous ones that he wants to go for. And then at the end, he starts fucking them up, and then the story ends. Not a bad story. Did you read this one?
No, I haven't read it. I've not read it.
Okay, it's not bad. It's not as good as the other ones in the jungle, but it's
okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been interested in reading a Predator book. The concept
They'd be good.
Yes,
I
won't even lie. I was like you today for ages.
Yeah.
But I've read some of them. Some of them are very good. Surprisingly good. If I'm being
there
honest.
is a Benjamin Percy one
Yeah.
about a female character. She's like Ridley. Ridley?
The
No.
one
See
that,
Jaco celebrating over there about the book. But I'm
He's
like,
like, hit me. No, no.
okay.
I want to make sure we were talking about the right one. Is the one where she was hunting them?
Yeah. Chihuahua?
Where she was
Yes.
hunting them? Oh yeah,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
The girl with the short hair.
yes, 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 yes. I like that book.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that
Nice.
book. Yeah, they have been good. They have good books in that.
Yeah.
It's only recently I started reading like some of the Aliens books, some of the Predator books, you know, and you're
Yeah.
surprised that some of them are really good.
Okay.
I saved them.
Yeah.
The one against Spider-Man stuff I liked.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
Yeah, the one I think there was one that
The thing about the thing about Predator, it's a very simple concept, and it's very easy to write a good story around it.
around
And
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the same. Like these kinds of books, Predator, Punisher.
Yeah.
The concepts are very simple.
Yeah.
Punisher is give a guy a gun, let him go
Yeah,
and shoot
yeah, yeah,
criminals. But I find them boring. The premise, like
Oh,
it
okay.
takes a lot for me to actually sit down and enjoy a Punisher book. Or I don't know. Maybe I will try the Predator book you're talking about because
Yeah,
that
I
concept
think
takes a lot for me
I
to
can understand
get
you.
into.
yeah, and I think a lot of times with these books it's not. I didn't when because a lot of these books today what you find, especially the Predator ones, is it's always different. It's always different scenarios, settings.
Yeah.
But the story is the same.
Yeah, the story like that the girl story that Kex told you. I don't think it was more than 6 issues, or I can't remember. How
Yeah,
many
it was
issues
like 5 or 6.
Then you have something a totally different story, set totally different way. It might be on an alien world this time around. It might be on Earth. It might be among themselves. You know, the settings keep changing. But, yeah, I enjoy them. They're very easy to write, but yeah, if you don't like that concept, you might get bored very quickly.
Yeah, you. I think
Okay.
you won't struggle if you don't like the concept.
Okay, fair enough.
There's one that they did this year that I think it's 4 issues that I think basically they killed the Marvel heroes.
Oh yeah,
Craven.
yeah. I read that. Yeah.
Everything back with
I
them.
like that as well. I just enjoy it.
I like that one.
yeah.
Yeah, I like it. So yeah, just
They had in that one, just for today's sake, they had Craven because
on their side.
they had Craven on their side, so Craven prepped them for all the superheroes.
Yeah,
And then they came.
because they had. No, I would say they had captured Craven, but Craven had killed one of them.
No, yeah,
and
Craven
then
killed one of them, so they respected him, and
they respected him and asked him. Yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, so we've scored that one.
Is it better than Punisher?
No.
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 Okay.
No.
Okay.
Like 2.7. It's not better than Punisher.
Okay. X-Men United.
X-Men United. I haven't read this one.
I haven't read it either.
Oh, you have not read it?
Yeah, I have not read it. Yeah, so
Okay, we skip.
let's skip that one. We can't. It's by Eve. It's by Eve Erwin.
It's by Eve Erwin. So
I don't have a lot of hope for it, but I've not read it, so I will keep quiet.
fair enough. I'm not interested in it. Like I keep saying, I've not read a good X-Men book since Krakoa ended. I've not seen a good X-Men book.
Yeah. Okay, so next we have Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutants, #1.
Yes.
I have not read this. It is by
Murewa.
Ayodele.
Yeah. The war above all, the most dangerous war in existence, thunders louder and closer.
Yes.
As the cosmos braces for annihilation, Storm, unaware of the coming threat, turns her gaze inward to her home, to Earth. The Earth's mightiest mutant becomes Earth's protector once more in a daring new chapter of her life. Okay.
Is it good? Yes, it's good. It kind of continues.
Okay.
I don't even know why this is #1 and #2. If I'm being honest, I think this might just be a mandate where they've restarted all the #1 books.
Yeah.
Because this is literally just a continuation of the story has been told before. So I don't know why I got #1.
So she has like a base floating above France.
Oh yes, called I can't remember what it's called now. Yeah, she has got a base. Now they've upgraded Storm quite heavily, And in the first issue of this book, she is fighting, well, technically fighting gods, thunder gods on her level. In her, there's a god. You might have come across this god before. It's called Susano. Weirdly
Yeah,
enough,
is it Japanese? Yeah.
yeah, he was actually funny enough. Weirdly enough, he was in DC's Sandman as well, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
So Storm kind of he's trying to commit suicide because actually I can't remember what reason, because he felt shame, and because Storm was one of the ones who defeated him at one point.
Yes.
He appoints Storm as his second. You know when they commit
Yes. Yes.
ritual, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. When they do it, then the second chops the head off.
Yes.
So he appoints Storm, but Storm says, but he doesn't know fully well that Storm doesn't like taking people's lives.
Okay.
So almost trying to checkmate Storm into a possible situation. And she gets out. I won't tell you how she gets out of it, but she gets out in a way, in my view, it's more culturally abusive to that person.
Oh wow.
In my view. But you can technically say he almost culturally abused her by trying to get her to kill him. Okay.
Okay.
He even makes a statement that I know it's against your moral code to
Yes.
kill people. But I'm making you kill me because you did this, hence you have to be my second. After my second, I need to die, and you are the one who's going to take my head off.
Yes.
So in a way, he kind of deserves. Well, I won't say he deserves what she did to him. So it's that. It's kind of, there's a bit of a moral quandary in what she does there.
Okay.
I enjoy the book, and I'm forgetting details of this issue if I'm being honest. And there's 2 out already, and the second one, Scarlet Witch appears. So I'm going to talk in generalities. Do I like this book? Yes. If I'm ever going to score this book, I'll give it a 7. But I have a fear.
Up to 10. Okay, so 3.5.
Sorry, yeah, okay, 3.5. Sorry.
Yeah.
3.5. My fear, and I've had this fear for a while about her power levels. She's, to me now, and don't get me wrong, she is no longer an X-Men in a way. It's been written. But I don't know how long Storm can last in a title for herself, where she's divorced from the X-Men and she's moving almost unaligned character, almost cosmic level power sets. So I don't see where it's going, if I'm being honest.
I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind a cosmic storm if they leave it at that level. I can see a lot of story potential for that kind of character to exist on that kind of level.
Right. So
interacting with the rest.
Okay. So let me put this to you.
Yeah.
Almost no character who's been put at this level has sustained a long run of comics. Silver Surfer, all of them, they don't. They always end up 10, 12 issues once you get to that level.
That's it. Really?
Yeah, no, but no. So let me put it this way:
Okay.
I don't expect her to sustain a long run of comics, but not by herself. But like her appearing in other books at this level, like this established level power set, and that being the story going forward. So not necessarily her in long running books, but like her showing up in one of the cosmic books as that the entire thing of the Regent of Earth from Krakoa era. I'm representing this. I can see Storm playing that kind of role. It's more than almost any other character. I can see Storm playing that kind of in a wider ensemble book where she's like, oh yeah, she's that person. So
yeah, I can
not mad at the premise.
Yeah, I can see that. I just think for her, in her own book, I think it's going to be difficult to sustain.
And to be honest, I when you get to that level now, so she's got, I can't remember what the name of her city is. So she's got this floating city. I want to see more repercussions of what she is to everybody.
So yeah, that would be the interesting thing. So if you put Storm at that level, it's no longer what's it called? About the powers anymore. The powers, the fight stops being interesting. Unless you're doing an event, you can't be doing an event level fight every other issue.
Yeah. That's
in your book. So it becomes more of power fantasy has infected us. It becomes more of the consequences. Like, how does this play out in the world? Like, what are the people reacting to her? What are her proteges doing? It's why Supergirl works, because Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, works because there was a random girl that she's trying
Right.
to
Yeah.
protect. Sure. So it's how you play off that kind of character in a book that makes it work.
Yeah,
But yeah.
true. Well said. But yeah, okay. So that way, you give this one 3.5.
Yes. Yeah. So I recommend it to people to read it.
Okay.
I've got no qualms.
I actually need to catch up on Snow. I need to catch up on Snow. Okay, the last book that we have, but not least, is Iceman Omega #1.
Okay.
I will say this: you guys deceived me with the title of the book,
Oh,
Oh, did we?
with the title and the premise of the book, Iceman Omega,
Yes.
and
yes.
they kicked things off with saying, "Oh, Bobby was the one that helped with the forming of the terraforming of Mars,"
Yes.
Yes.
and then we get something completely different.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I, I hope you enjoyed it.
No, I did not. I did not enjoy the book at all.
There was no
Oh,
way
gosh.
we were gonna suffer alone.
Yeah, I was deceived. I was
Yes.
deceived into
Every
reading
time
it.
that I was like, I think you like it, just read it.
Yeah, like when I was talking about, it, I was like, "Oh yeah, you might enjoy this book." I was like, I was being set up for something epic. That okay, this might actually be an epic story being told here,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Oh my
no,
God.
it's the blandest of blandest tales
It,
possible.
it's the worst book in this list.
It's the worst book.
Is it?
No,
Because your descriptions of Monster and
it's the worst book.
It
Well,
is
for me
the-
personally, it's the worst.
Magic and Colossus is the worst.
it is so bad. I read it yesterday, and I wanted to message in the group to say some really strong
Nasty
things,
things.
but I was like, you guys will say I'm taking it too far, so let me just you guys will be like, no, it can't be that bad.
The book. Okay, let me use my inner voice.
Yeah. No, your outer voice, the one that you before you say think about it. Clean it
The
up.
ones that has, the ones that still have some filters.
Yes, right. So this book, and funny enough, this book reminds me of Starfleet Academy.
Of
Starfleet Academy. It's a new
Okay.
a new Star Trek TV series that
yeah.
I'm not enjoying at all. This book is it's all messaging, no story.
Yeah.
The message itself,
Very
I
boring.
don't think it's a worthwhile message. It's like I'm a slag, and I'm going around, just sleeping around with everybody I can see in sight. Okay, fine, but I just happen to be a gay slag.
Yeah.
And I was thinking when I was reading this book that okay, what other book of this that would be a straight man woman who the book all the book is about is having multiple sex partners
So I
in one issue.
Batman, Daredevil,
In one issue.
no, so
Hawkeye.
No, not in
so
one issue.
I don't agree with
I've
you.
read one issue like that for Hawkeye.
Really, I don't agree with you.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
I was thinking about it. I couldn't think of any. Yes,
I-
Daredevil in his whole career has had many. Daredevil is an Ashewo. We all know that.
The other was an Ashewo. Batman is
Um,
an Ashewo.
Yeah,
Hawkeye
I
is an Ashewo.
don't think in one
Nightwing is an Ashewo.
I
yeah,
don't
but
think
over
sorry,
in one issue.
sorry. I don't think in one book they would not only go about like shagging their ex people that they've been with at different times, but also like looking at other people like, ooh, man, this one is sexy. Hey, sweet cheeks.
It literally that's what it was.
It's-
In Nigeria, we have a book.
Yeah.
I think it's called Dauda the Sexy Guy. I
Yeah.
think this was Dauda the sexy gay. It was Dauda the sexy gay. Where it's just purely about yash, up and down.
Oh.
So this now one thing I don't like is when and I'm going to take this back. We'll take a step back.
Let's take it way back.
I'm going to take it way back. So we've had two Drakes come out in the last 10 years. We've had Tim Drake and Bobby Drake come out in the last 10 years. And I feel Bobby more than most has been it's like his sexuality is just such a key element of who he is now that they don't really have anything else to say about him beyond, oh, he's gay, oh, he's gay, oh, he's gay, oh, his boyfriend, oh, his lover, oh, he's this, oh, he's that. I am struggling to connect with him in any way at all. Before this, he was a reasonably interesting character. I knew he was an
What was
Omega.
interesting about him before this?
I thought he was that person that was super powerful, but was never sure of his powers, was never able to claim his Omega stance.
Okay.
So the time I remember reading this years back, the time that he came closest to was there was a time he shared a body with Emma Frost, and she was showing him all the things he could actually potentially do. Or characters like when he alternate characters like excuse me, like Age of Apocalypse version, where he could basically you could smash him up and then he would evaporate and come back again. He had like he was super, super, super duper powerful in that in that run. But now it felt like in order to give him a personality, they were like, okay, let's do this. And it's everything he is. This comic, now I have to go and read up on the character, on the person that wrote this book. Luciano Peccio is this gentleman's name. Now he's an Argentinian writer, and he's um, a big LGBTQ plus HDMI PS1 as what's his name? Castillo will say, but he's a big advocate for the LGBTQIA
Yeah, yeah.
community, and he's himself a queer person, and he's very, very, very strongly putting himself in this character's shoes. Like it was so strong that I was like, a straight person would not write it this strongly. No, 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 no. Read it first. It has to be someone that not only that, but this person is probably queer. So I went to go and look for the guys this thing.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
But
That was obvious from the yeah.
it was very obvious, and I wanted to see that. Okay, but is Bobby now? Is this now how Bobby is going forward, or is this person's interpretation
No,
of Bobby?
I think to be fair to Marvel, I think this is this person's interpretation.
Okay.
I do. Yes, you are correct in saying a lot of Bobby stories recently have been about his sexuality.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
but not to this extent in this book. I think this is literally the most I've ever seen. But then I was starting to go back. Okay, who are the gay characters that I think are written well?
now you did not finish this book.
No, I didn't. I just gave up.
At the end of-
It's just like
No, but okay.
Yeah, go
wait now.
Before
At
we
the end of the book,
yeah.
there is a short story. A short story of
Okay.
so it's a pride book. I only found that I only got to
Oh, I didn't.
understand
Okay.
that it's a pride book. So at the end, he was talking about we're out, we're here, and we're here,
Yeah.
we're queer, and we're here. So it now lists all the other characters and it shows all of them to get together. It shows Prodigy, David,
Okay.
the mutant.
Actually, I want to see that list because
Yeah.
this ties into what I was about to ask.
Yeah, Hulkling, Prodigy,
Okay.
Wicked. I didn't even know Speed is queer.
Oh yeah,
Speed.
yes.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. So him and his brother apparently. Okay, fine. So Speed, and the tagline was almost like we're queer and we're here. Da 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 da. For those of you who this makes you uncomfortable, too bad. For those of you that want to ask us questions, we're here. Something. It's kind of ends something like that. And I was like, okay, so this is a pride book. This is fine, but why is your it feels like why are your leanings coming so strongly into this character that was existing before you? It's like if Ewe wrote Storm, I was like, you go girl. I'm like, why?
I mean,
Why?
didn't we have it that didn't Murewa write Storm with that very, very, very graphic
Which book?
scene? Murewa. didn't they write Storm with that very scene with Wolverine, and then she going for a date with this other guy that she just met, this fancy doctor, blah
The
blah
black
blah
guy.
guy. Yeah. So I'm like,
Yeah, but again,
this
You
tends.
didn't read this book.
no. Right, okay. So,
You didn't read this
so yes, fine. My question now is, and now I think I've deleted this book. I'm trying to find this the Iceman book
That bad.
You read this book.
because I read
Okay,
it.
but
So,
before we go
Yeah,
on,
go
I really want to ask: are you just saying it's just a series of romantic encounters, or is there any story behind it?
no, I don't think there's a story at all. It was a series of. I think that's the whole point of the book. Romantic encounters.
So no story, nothing, just romantic. Wow. Okay.
I mean, if Kex,
Kex, did you finish it?
can you attest to this? I thought it was just
No,
he was literally doing eyeshadow up and down. That's what he was doing.
There were no. There were some battles. Yeah, there was a story. There was a story. You know, you didn't finish it. There was a story.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
But honestly,
is,
I wanted.
the story
got to the
was
point that I
purely a
stopped.
framing device for him to meet different men.
Yeah, it's a Marvel Prime book. It's not.
So and that's why I said I compared it
It's
to
a free comic book day kind of thing book.
Yeah.
Just one
Okay.
story
Okay.
where-
and which is why I compared it to Star Trek Academy because there's a lot of episodes in that where the story is almost non-existent and it's pure messaging
And then-
throughout. And messaging is fine, but you have to me there has to be a story for you to push the message forward, not just somebody standing there and spouting messages at me. You know, to make it interesting to link you. Now I want to ask a question: who are the best written gay characters in Marvel and DC? Don't listen. And DC.
Cassandra Cain. No. Batwoman. What's her name? Kane.
Yeah,
Kane,
Kate.
but Kate
Kate-
Kane, no,
Kate
Kate
Kane.
Kane, yeah,
Okay.
Kate
Kane, yeah.
Kate Kane is one. Apollo and Midnighter.
To me, they are one of the best.
Yeah, Apollo and Midnighter.
Yeah.
North Star,
Oh, my favorite.
who's even married.
My favorite. I've always loved Lobster.
He's married something Ginodo. I can't even remember what his I remember his husband's name is Ginodo.
Any other ones?
There
Chavez.
are
Yes.
Who?
Miss
Chavez.
Miss America.
yeah, America Chavez. Yeah, America Chavez. That one there are.
I mean, up until
But there's a lot I don't like. There's a lot I don't like either.
Wait, I'm coming. No, sorry. To let me.
Okay, you want to figure some more?
There are.
I don't. My favorite Robin is Tim Drake. I think he's a terrible gay character.
Yes, I agree.
Superman's son.
Good, Jay. Very, very. Jay
I'm
and
not sure about that. You know,
No.
I'm not sure about that.
it's honestly between him and Jay Nakamura, it really works because it's very organic.
See,
It's very organic.
See, here's the funny thing.
Forced.
I don't like that relationship at all. I don't like that. I don't like Nakamura at all.
I don't like Nakamura.
So that's my biggest issue.
I like Nakamura. I like
I
Nakamura.
don't like that character at all.
Should I tell you who he reminds me of?
Yeah.
He's like Felicia.
Cardi?
Wait. He's like Felicia Hardy in Hickman Spider-Man. That is with that boy, with Peter's son.
Oh.
I didn't like her as well.
No, you know that. You know there are not anti-heroes, but people like good guys, bad guys. That are on the line, like Catwoman.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
That's what Jay Nakamura is. So I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
So for me,
I've never warmed to that character at all.
Fair enough.
Boys fall in love with characters like that. Girls fall in love with characters like
So-
that. So
I've been skimming through the Iceman book. I can see a lot of what you guys have been saying.
Yeah.
But there's this panel where he's talking about his dead dad, and I really like it.
yeah,
Where his dad dies. The panel setting, the way it's drawn,
yeah,
the way it's constructed,
yeah,
with the
Yeah.
flat lines and then the pictures below
Yeah.
it showing that.
yeah. That he's going to get to his dad before his dad died, and he gave his dad
Yeah.
the drug. I didn't use it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
no, so sorry. You were saying that there was some that you don't like.
No, I think there's something I don't like. Like I don't like Scarlet Witch's son and
I don't. Yeah, yeah.
Hawkling.
Oh, looking
Wicked
at
and
Hawkling.
Yeah,
I have no issue.
I don't really like it. I don't mind. Weird enough, I don't mind. I don't know what his name is. Speed.
Yeah,
Is it just Speed?
Speed.
Okay, yeah.
Just Speed.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Weird enough, I don't mind him. His character.
Yeah.
I think
You guys have forgotten the best, Mystica and Agatha. No, you say Agatha.
Hey,
No.
and
Mystica.
Irene.
Irene.
okay. You know the funny thing about that.
Irene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so organic. So here's one of the biggest issues I have with Iceman.
It has to be organic.
That was so organically. When they did it, it fit in with everything before. Nothing
No, but-
clashed. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing
You guys,
stuck out.
I don't know. Like, this book is bad on its own. It's a bad book.
Yes.
But it's about a guy that is an Ashewo that is going up and down doing Ashewo things while
Yeah.
trying to create story. I can see it as a self. I've read so many self-inserts, maybe in terms of book.
No,
or
sorry.
stuff.
I'm not talking about this issue. I'm not talking about this issue of comic anymore.
Yeah.
I talk about.
No, I'm talking about this, like the issues that Kex has been saying with this particular book. That
Okay.
just a series of romantic.
I've
Encounters.
not seen any. I can't remember one issue where somebody's getting off so
I have
much.
issue. I have issue.
I'm sure if you think deeper into
I have issues.
Okay,
with
so
it.
okay.
I have issues.
I take it back. I take
I
it
have
back.
issues.
Yeah.
You know what this book reminds me of, and this book I don't read it.
Yeah.
They remind me of all these holiday specials, holiday swimsuits. You know those
Yeah,
random,
exactly.
And I don't read those books either.
Yeah.
That's what they remind me of.
So it's one of those kind
swimsuits,
of books.
Holiday, and then when
All this
love,
love anthology stories where it's just
Valentine episode. Stuff
Exactly.
Like that. Yes.
yeah. So it's that kind of book. It's a Valentine episode kind of book.
And it's
Where
fine for
just-
me not to like that. I don't like this.
Of course, no.
No, this book is trash.
But
This guy is writing
But
himself.
the thing
writing
is-
but
when I read it as X-Men 1, I thought it was one of the one shots like all these Mystic and Closers because he came out with all of them.
yeah.
So I didn't realize.
I was deceived by you guys, like I said earlier.
Oh, yeah,
I was
we-
expecting
with that
omega
purpose.
level mutants, like he's coming into himself as the omega that he is.
That was my expectation.
Yeah, that's.
But I think the character they turned gay that I hate the most for obvious reason was Tim Drake. My favorite Robin.
I mean, nobody really cares about Tim Drake like that.
I know you don't. I know you guys don't.
Yeah.
No,
it's
it's not just. It's not just.
I'm waiting for the day when your dick becomes a dick lover.
Dick.
I was like, yeah, exactly. That was because I was like, what?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did it to make him interesting, and he still didn't work. It just-
Yeah,
it just
like-
didn't work.
Oh,
That's-
they didn't know about him in the first place, and they tried to make him interesting. It's like,
yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
there. It's
You know,
just
there
there.
be people like,
Yeah. No, go on.
no, I'm saying like people like Shatterstar and Julio, Victor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where is that? Where are those guys?
and like
And Longshot. Was Longshot not?
uh,
Was Longshot not gay as well?
no, Long Shot was with this girl now, Alison.
Alison Blair.
Uh,
Dazzler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Light girl.
Yeah.
Can't remember her name. Yeah, I have not seen Shatterstar in a long time. Yeah, so
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I truly don't like this. At all.
Yeah.
It feels like
So what's your score? What's your score for this book?
0.5.
Wow.
0.5.
I know. I can't argue with that. That's what I give it as well. I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I skimmed it. I'll probably rate it slightly higher, but that's because I skimmed it. And even for me, even the plot at the end of actually, what I hate most is the story itself. The plot at the end where he's fighting a huge giant monster, it turns to ice because of his heart, and then somebody comes to feed him empathy and says, "Oh, you are full of love." It's that kind of book at the end. Yeah. So that is what I don't like.
Yeah. Actually, I think I got to that part actually.
Yeah.
I think I got to that part, and my brain was doing somehow.
So that
That
kind of storytelling,
that
it's completely shit.
that part you described.
Yeah.
I am not exaggerating. Go online and Google Starfleet Academy Tarima Tarima anime character. That is exactly. Do you know what
Oh,
a Betazoid is in Star
yeah, of
Trek lore?
course. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's Dana Troy.
yeah. So this Tarima is a Betazoid,
Yeah, the
and
Nepal.
so that other thing you're describing, oh my love, bro, that is all. That is what they're all about.
Yeah. But like when we got to that part, I think that's near the end already. That's about the
Oh,
end.
then I'm
Where
about
the
to,
guy
yeah,
where
Yeah.
the guy
but
touches and says, "You are loved," and
yeah,
then he
Oh.
starts
I
crying
think
behind.
maybe I got there. I just looked at it. And I just
No,
closed.
because after that, after his story,
Yeah.
then you see the whole
They are
fight.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
So
it's a very shitty. All this love conquers all. Love is the most important. I don't want to call it like it's you can do this kind of thing well, but this is not done well. It's like oh yeah, emotional
Cheesy?
blackmail,
Would you say
cheesy
cheesy?
emotional corny blackmail
Co-
kind of story. I'm
no,
like yeah,
corny. Yes, I think corny is even better. Yeah.
yeah, that
but,
kind of story just doesn't work.
yeah, I think that's the last of our number ones, guys.
Yep.
Yeah,
Phew, okay. So
Marvel needs to go back to the writing board.
ah
They need to go back to the writing board. This did this a few years ago, and it's been working out well for them. They have some obvious misses, but they went back to the writing board and they focused. They said, you know what, we're going to focus on telling stories, good stories. Try and pair up good writers, give them the mandate to tell a good story. And there have been hits and misses, but more hits than misses so far. Marvel,
I mean,
I
I
don't know.
mean, with Marvel, maybe there's like 4 books I look forward to. Fantastic Four, um, Captain America is okay.
Oh yeah, that's not too bad.
The
But
Avengers was good, but they've ended the
it's,
this one
it's
Star Wars.
ended. Actually, guess what I'm enjoying
Yeah,
right now?
well,
Amazing Spider-Man.
yeah, Amazing Spider-Man is
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
But I loved it more when it was in space. But
Oh yeah,
Amazing
That's something like that guy. Yeah,
yeah, it
yeah,
was
yeah.
very
It's back to Earth now. Yeah.
yeah. It's Amazing
I'm not,
Spider-Man. There's not 5 Marvel books. Like the DC books now, I'm very very keen on them. Even like they'll be like okay, new number one something of like
To be honest,
let me.
I'm keen on the absolute books.
Oh, for sure, no, for
all
sure,
the no, even beyond the absolute books, like
for sure.
all the absolute books are really, really good. They're like, okay, they are the top of writing right now.
I mean,
Even
Batman is
beyond,
good.
yeah,
Faction of Batman is good.
it's good.
Oh,
Um,
yeah,
yeah,
I like the last issue with Joker. That was really good.
yeah, that was
That was
interesting. I want
really
to see
good
what
book.
that goes.
That was really
I'm
good.
really intrigued about it.
But
So
to be honest,
there are
overall, I'm struggling for good books. Me personally, I'm
You're
struggling.
struggling
good
for good
books.
books.
As an absolute Batman,
All the absolutes.
yeah. So I meant the absolutes, but the rest of to me, I've just a lot of it is just average. I'm trying to think. Even if the Batman in DC I like, there's another one that I like, but Supergirl is terrible, man. And it went
I,
downhill.
I I stopped after the first issue.
The super books. The super books are not that great.
I stopped after. I still like Superman Ultra or Superman that he turns to gold. I can't remember what that one's called.
Oh yeah. Even that.
Kryptonite something
Yeah,
Superman.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's that
I
called?
like that book.
World of
But like
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Wonder Woman is
I
good.
I really want that woman though. Reading Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
I really
Nice
want
House by this Nice House by the Lake is good. Even it's DC.
that. I
Even
have to
though
go and read
yeah,
this again. I have to go and get. I have to read them.
Aquaman is dead to me.
Aquaman I stopped after the
Ah,
last
it's dead,
storyline of the blue and everything. But yeah,
yeah.
it's
That's
not.
that's the
I
end
just
for
had to
Aquaman.
because it was good to
And
me.
I'm
So
storing
let
up
me just
I'm storing up new house on the lake or sea or whatever it is.
New House
Or
by the
pond.
Lake.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna I'm gonna gather those. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm
gather
waiting for
those.
them. I don't want to be reading one and then
Yeah.
next time I have to go back and read the first one to reread.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to just all of them together.
Yeah.
And
Like Black Birds of Prey, that concluding book was I really like the
it's
that
finished.
entire
Yeah,
run. Yeah.
that,
So it's like
that run's done.
I really want more character focused stories from these companies. Like Marvel, I don't know what's going on over there. But
Marvel
yeah,
just doing too many. Yeah,
Yeah,
going through. I'm just going through the list. There's too many number ones. Psylocke one, Rogue one. What am I doing? With
yeah,
these
exactly.
guys.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And honestly, I'm sorry. I've read Psylocke 1. I read Psylocke 2 and I was like, I'm not reading this again.
It's not. It's not.
I've
It's not. It's not. It's not even set in the present.
read 2. No, it is. It is. Psylocke? Yeah, now she
It's about the whole Bessie
she
Psylocke thing now. It's about back. It's
oh
about when they
sorry,
went
I'm
through
confused.
stage. You're talking about Rogue.
No. I'm confusing it with the Psylocke one that she was with Grey Crow
Oh no,
and
okay, no. No, I'm talking
and
about
then
this.
yeah,
There's,
yeah.
there's a new two issues that are out now, 1 and 2, Psylocke, and it's going back to
I think I decided not to read it.
yeah.
No, no,
It's set in just after the Sage Prialo storyline.
no. Yeah, I decided not to read it.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. There's just too much bullshit out there.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, and they're stretching themselves too thin. I'm like, why?
yeah,
Why?
exactly.
Yeah. And it's Ultimate Universe did not work out because that would have been a breath of fresh air
Well,
for Marvel.
actually, so it made me remember that that's not even ended yet.
It's You're already in the end game.
We are in Endgame, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
I think
yeah,
it's
That's
in May or something, but we're there already. There already. I don't
Yeah.
think. I mean, Spider-Man is ended.
Thank God.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was so disappointing.
I agree. You guys are trying to see.
It had so much
You guys
potential.
are
Like
so
some of the writing,
I
is
beg
some of the
you.
writings, some of the finest writings I've read in. Like the discussions between Jonah and Ben,
Why
starting the
you
paper.
always lying? Why you always
I
lying?
liked it.
That as a Spider-Man book, it is really, really
I
good.
would.
And
Okay,
you
let
know
me
what?
put this.
I hate that
Yeah.
this nigga cannot fight. I hate that this nigga cannot fight. People are always beating him. Ah,
Yeah, it sucks. It really sucks.
there
Oh,
were
yeah.
some good concepts, some very good concepts, like the Mysterios, the
The paper.
Harry, like that's some conceptually nice, but
Yeah, I would take a comic book run of the paper. Like I really now I want to read a comic book run of the paper of them investigating cases with that
Yeah.
level of dialogue. I would read that any day, anytime.
it
yeah.
was good to see. It was good to see what's his name. Is it Uncle Ben? Yeah, it was
Uncle
good to
Ben
see
and
live
Jonah
Uncle Ben.
actually flesh out
Yeah,
stuff.
I think that they would have gotten along well, in real life, but it was just God. Anyway, all right, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Daredevil comes out when?
24. I'm sure it's 24.
Are you sure?
What do you think it is?
I feel like it's soon now.
Is that not
Okay,
unfortunate?
I don't think it was anything before 20th. Unless I'm getting it wrong.
Yeah.
so when is Invincible?
Something is. Let me just check this. I think something
When
was
is it
27.
We keep having this question
Every
every week.
24th, right? Okay, so when is Invincible?
Yeah, so it's 24. But
Invincible is
it's
this
24.
week, I think.
I knew that there was something.
Invincible is 8 tomorrow.
What? Are you serious?
I feel
Invincible, yeah.
something's happening tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So that will be Invincible, and I think maybe the boys as
Wednesday.
well. I'm not sure.
Oh, March 18.
Yeah.
I think Wednesday. I think the boys is later. I don't think.
Yeah. I think there's. Yeah.
The boys is April 8th.
You're right. It's March 18.
Okay.
It's Wednesday.
So we're having Invincible tomorrow. We'll kick this off with Invincible.
No,
tomorrow.
Wednesday tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah.
Wednesday. We're already in tomorrow. But yeah.
Oh, so next week we'll be talking Invincible then. Oh, okay.
Right.
Yes.
All right, guys,
That's
let's wrap this one up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, listeners. Listen, thanks for all our rambling and sticking with us to the end.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Geeking on Instagram, Facebook. See you next week. Today.
Yes, see you next week. Back to Invincibles, and then we'll catch up next week when we finally have a steady stream of diet. I'll remind you guys when we first started this podcast that was like, I don't want to talk about the TV shows. It should be a comic book focused podcast where we focus only on reading comic books, and then we don't turn to a TV show only.
that was lost in the lodge of content that happens in that period. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. once again, and we'll see you later.
Boom, boom, the drums are loud. Boom, boom.